Is water wet? Water cannot be wet. No, that doesn't make, to me that doesn't make sense. What's wet is when water is on something or a liquid is on something. That's what makes it wet.
Very clever, sir.
Alright. So now, a fish in water, is that wet?
Say it again?
A fish that lives in water, is that considered wet?
Is a fish in water wet?
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's in water.
But you just said water is not wet.
Correct.
So how can fish in water be wet?
I didn't say a fish and water is wet. I'm saying the fish is wet. Because when you take the fish out of the water, it's going to be wet.
See, but how is the fish wet in water?
The fish is wet, period, because it's in water. Once water is on something else, that object is going to be wet.
But water is wet is considered when you take an object out of water and you see the water. You can't see
when you take the fish out of the water, that's when you know it's wet. But the fish in the water, you know it's wet because you have common sense.
But you can't see the water falling.
You cannot see air, but you are breathing.
You cannot see the water.
You cannot see air, but you are breathing.
Yeah, you cannot.
Can you hear a log fall in the forest?
Yeah.
But you know it's still makes
I'm giving you answers. You don't want the answers, so you're rejecting it.
I'm saying you can't see water on a fish.
You're right. You cannot see water on the fish, but you know the fish is wet. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. When you put your hand in the water, your hand is wet.
Actually, the fish is soaked.
You're gonna say that.
It's soaked. Actually, it's beyond wet. Because once you're in a puddle of water, you basically soak.
No.
And then when you come out,
the water is considered wet.
When you take your hand out of the water, that's when
you know what it is. You know what you're trying to say. The fish don't think he's wet because that's where he lives. That's all it is.
That's his environment.
But if you throw, but that's the fish. What about us?
Because water conforms to whatever the shape.
If you throw a human in the water, he's wet.
Fish is swimming in some bubble, not getting wet.
It's the fish. That's it.
You get pulled down, you see the water physically coming off the fish.
Yeah, but that's when you can acknowledge it. But he's already wet.
Just because you can't see it, don't mean it's not.
He's already wet. Once he's in there, he was wet. You just don't acknowledge it until he comes out.
Yeah, but he lives. That's his environment.
Yeah, he needs. Yeah, he lives there.
That's a fish. He lives in the water, so because he lives there is a difference versus the temporary state. That doesn't make sense.
Would you not say you're dry?
So if you get in water, are you not wet?
Why? We're living in a dry. We live in a dry environment.
But are we really dry though? Since air is technically water.
Yeah, well, actually, we're technically not.
Air is technically water too.
Air has moisture.
My clothes are
yes.
dry.
Air has moisture.
Yes. Air.
I didn't get that lesson in school yet.
Yeah, it's deep. See, you didn't understand. You wanted to go crazy with it. Rich just told you we're 70% water, right? Yeah, so we all walking in a big water pool, man. It's just air and then actual water. Yeah, but that's your concept.
That was knowledge right there, right? That's smart. That's a smart question.
Yeah, Wu-Tang asked that question. Why is water? He said, "Why is water wet?"
I want to hear these fools now.
Wu-Tang come.
How you book on your off there? You can't book on your off there in the app.
I can't what?
On your app, you got some off thing, but you can't book on the off thing.
Come on. Oh, no, that's for the phone.
Oh, you got a phone?
Yeah.
That's just for the price.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh, you can't even do that.
Uh-huh.
Well,